Hi guys, Steven with Diamond Hands Detailing, back with a quick follow-up video of my 5x8 soft wash and pressure washing trailer. So the update is going to be this. I ended up buying a Cigar City soft wash Hurricane 1/2-inch proportioner valve. So if you watch my last video, it's actually kind of funny. I was talking about this thing that I had. I bought it off eBay, and for a little cost comparison, this thing costs a little bit more than just one of these metering valves. This thing's a little over 200 bucks shipped on eBay, and this thing was about 600 bucks out the door from cigarcitysoftwash.com. But basically what happened, long story short, directly after the video where I said I didn't feel like I should spend big money on a proportioner valve, I got to my job and turns out my pump wouldn't prime. And after hunting the leak, I finally boiled it down to this thing had a leak in it. What I did was like hardwired this water line directly to the pump. It started priming up fine. So what I learned was you are supposed to rinse these. I know you're supposed to rinse your pump, obviously, but I didn't know you were supposed to rinse your proportioner valve. So I also invested in some of these banjo fittings, which I'll show you in just a minute. But you can swap these banjo fittings off really quick, wire up the SH line to the water line, and flush your proportioner valve when you're done for the day. I'm going to do a quick measure video. I'm just going to be shooting water. Just keep in mind this is all 1/2 inch, but I'm going to show you, I got the wheel set up over here. I'm going to show you how far this thing goes with 1/2 inch. It's kind of hard to find 1/2 inch videos. Everybody does 3/4, but without further ado, line up on the 0 there. All right, that should be good. Got a good idea of where that's going. Now I also got this on cigarcity.com. I know you can build them. And then I have a 5 to 6 GPM J-rod. All right, so we're zeroed out. I'm gonna be kind of conservative here and say it shot to here. We're at 47 feet. So that's on 1/2 inch. Now, a lot of people say you should run 3/4 inch if you want to get 50 feet out of a 12 volt setup. I have to disagree. And one thing I want to run by you guys that are watching this far in. So I used to do car audio, like competition audio, and I learned a lot about wiring. When I first had this thing wired up, it's very voltage sensitive. And I had 8 gauge copper clad aluminum wire run from the battery, which is up here. I had a wet cell battery with 8 gauge copper clad, ran to a distribution block on both sides, and then just ran 10 gauge speaker wire to the power and negative on this machine. Okay, so what I learned from car audio was, first of all, you don't need to run bigger wire from your battery if it's bigger than the whatever the machine comes with, which this comes with 10 gauge. So what I bought was, instead of copper clad aluminum, which not only will it corrode from the bleach, but it will also not allow voltage to flow as well, you want to go with a good oxygen free copper. And I have this hardwired directly from the machine up to the front. There are no fuses in line. It's completely hardwired. And that oxygen-free copper, if you do your research, is going to allow the electricity to flow a lot better. And one thing I want to mention here is I just went 47 feet with 1/2 inch, and my voltage right now is only at 12.1. It's on the battery tender, as you see here, but optimally this should be around 12.6, 12.8. So with a low charge, I was able to get this thing to go 47 feet with 1/2 inch hose. It is all about the voltage. I really don't think that 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch have too much to do with how far this is going to go. Another thing you want to make sure is that all these hoses to your water tank and SH tank are about the same length. and that just allows everything to pull through this evenly. But I really thought that you guys would find that valuable. You don't have to spend the money to upgrade to make it shoot 50 feet. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. I got the 1/2 inch Cigar City soft wash hurricane proportioner valve. Got these banjo fittings here, cam lock fittings. I also got these from Cigar City soft wash, but as you can see here, well, maybe this thing will pop right off and you can throw the SH line on the water valve and rinse your proportioner valve when you're done. That way this thing lasts. That thing's expensive, but that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment. Please like the video, really helps the channel out. I'm finally at 300 subscribers, and subscribe, of course. Thanks for watching, guys.